I am right here with my latest edition Big Red Craftsman. It is a YS4500. And I know the vote said turn it into a mud mower. I've got a pulley to make it fast. I was going to make it a speed mower, but when you got to put a pulley on the front, if I go about a ½ inch bigger, it starts hitting the clutch system. So I might as well not turn it into a speed mower. I'll probably still put some mud tires on it, but I think I'm turning it into a mowing machine. Right now my zero turn, I need to order a new spindle for it, and I've not done that yet. What I did for this yesterday, I bought 2 new blades and this idle pulley for the deck. And then when I first fired it up and backed it out of the garage, I left this underneath. When I was backing up, I broke it off. That's okay because I got another one off of a parts mower. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the idle pulley on, put the blades on, and go ahead and do some mowing with it. Not even patch the holes in the deck. See how it mows. That's what we're doing right now. So I've got the mower deck here in the shop, and the idle pulley, the big deal with it, you can see the bearings falling apart. Missing some balls. Never going to spin. The good news is the new one is just the right size. So I'm going to change that out first, then we'll put the blades on. The new pulley is now on. Here's parts of the old pulley. You can see right through it. Anyway, up next, time to get the blades on. And I'm not going to worry about those holes right now. One blade is on, one blade to go. Before I put the other blade on, I was going to show you before and after. I think somebody got their money's worth out of that one. Anyway, next time you see it, it'll be more like that. And now just a few seconds later, both blades are on. Not a lot of gap between them. I'm ready to go do some cutting. I now have the hood off. There's the cowling from under the hood, and the hood has a big dent. I've got a rubber mallet, so I'm going to see if I can make that dent look a little bit better. Wait a minute. Let me flip it over. Hold on. Good enough. It is time to grease the front end. I had a company send this to me. It clamps on. It's a really good device. I'll leave a link for it if you want to get one. Once you clip it on there, you can pull a mower out with it. Anyway, we'll shoot a couple squirts of grease in there. And when you want to take it off, pops right off. Watch how good it pulls. Anyway, if you go check them out, tell them Chud sent you. It is hood replacement time. We got to put the cowling back in it. And I need to get the headlights working, or maybe we'll put some LEDs on this guy. Maybe a front bumper too. And if we look at those dents in the hood, you see a little residue right there, but it looks a lot better. So I've got the mower deck back on. I've got it all buttoned up. I've got this cable hooked up that engages the blades. That is pinned on. That is pinned on. Up in the front, I do have one issue. This rod needs to be adjusted. If we look at the deck right now, it's on level 3. A socket won't go under. Back here, a socket will go under. So I got to raise the front up a little bit, and then we'll go test drive it. That's probably good enough. And now when we check the clearance, it is about the same all the way around. Right here with the Craftsman 4500, I've got the deck on, the blades are on, everything's hooked up, the belt is on. When you engage the blades, if we go underneath here, the belt is really loose. And that's the belt that came on it, so it should work. Something's making the belt too short. I mean too long. Just punch a new hole. That'll make my belt a little bit tighter. Hopefully not too tight. The pulley is reinstalled. The bolt is tight. It couldn't have gone much farther back because the belt's almost rubbed. Almost. Now I gotta put it back under and try it. It is now time to stick the deck back under and see if it's gonna mow. Everything is all back together. The belt feels tighter. I'll show you that in a second. But I've got to adjust my deck again. Up here in the front it's 2 inches. In the back it's 2 1/4. So I'm gonna tighten up this nut. And we're gonna try to get it up to 2 1/4. And if we engage the blades, the belt is better. Let's see if it'll run. Just took it for a first test cut, and that is where it ran out of gas. Anyway, the test cut, it looks pretty good. Just gotta put more gas in it. Can you see it through the sun? There you go. Mower is cutting good. It idles good, it runs good. It smokes even better when it's idling. Anyway, I gotta get finished with the last little patch right there. I am right here with my YS 4500 Craftsman, and it runs good, but it smokes a lot. So I came back from the auto parts store, and this, I'm gonna cover the name. If it works, I'll uncover the name. This is high mileage formula, ring seal smoke repair. I'm gonna drop some of this in. We're gonna run it for a while, see if the smoke clears up some. It's all sealed up. And the directions say 3 ounces per quart on small engines. I figured this is about 1.5 quarts, so I'm going to do about 5 ounces. Then I could take the rest and pour it in that truck out there. It's got a little bit of a smoke. So I just fired up the mower and pulled it out of the shed, put some more gas in it. Now I gotta go through a little bit of a mud trail, and I guess I gotta drive it for a while, see if that smoke clears up a little bit. Let's see what happens. This is after about a minute of running, still smoking. Let's give it some more time. It's been running about 5 minutes now, still smoking. So that was after running an hour or so with that additive in it. It's still smoking really good. I'm gonna give that product a thumbs down. I guess I should show you the name of it so you'll know what not to buy. I need to try what you guys said in the comments, change the head gasket. Or rebuild it and put some rings in it. Or temporarily steal the engine off the zombie mower and put this engine on the zombies. Zombies can smoke. What's it gonna hurt them? Right here with my truck project, and I took the rest of that bottle and I poured it into the engine. It's probably still dripping as thick as that stuff is. Anyway, it didn't help the mower much. Maybe it'll help the truck. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Oh, and there's the name of it. If you want to not buy it, there's the name of it.